exactly.
Yeah.
Have you picked what you're gonna go for in the hospital, or is it just you're just gonna wait and see what happens?
I didn't know you could. I didn't know you could pick. I'll have to pick a more fun mouth infection next time.
I didn't get to pick either. I was the first one. It was
I'll pick a colonoscopy. It seems like fun.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. A deep dive into Goron.
Caramba.
Live streaming.
Caramba.
Hello everybody, Wyatt-Andrews-Workshop here. Welcome back to another episode of Saint Reginald Zoo under new management. I am joined as always by Iben and Goron. Say hi guys.
Hello.
Yes, and today is our very first holiday episode, or belated holiday episode, because
only a week late.
Oh, yay!
We have a schedule, we're keeping to it. Consistency.
Keeping to a schedule, guys. And also, I was very sick these past several weeks, so what you're about to see has mostly been done in the past 2 days, so even further from Halloween. I am running on 7 hours of sleep. I don't know. I woke up at 7 a.m. I mean, I went to bed at 7 a.m.
Those are rookie numbers. Come on,
rookie numbers. But yeah, I say we cease the pity party and get right into it.
I feel like we start a lot of episodes with making excuses.
Oh yeah, that's just customary at this point.
Ooh.
Love the spooky pop-in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, we were sort of discussing ideas as to, like, our approach to a sort of, what we call in America a Boo at the Zoo, which is just our, like, temporary Halloween celebration pop-up thingy. And if you didn't know, kind of weird, I like dinosaurs. I am a paleo artist, technically. And I thought, why not, like, combine that, like, my passion with the Halloween thing and do a, like, sort of dinosaur Halloween mix-up celebration thing.
This is really funny. There's actually two zoos in the Netherlands, both owned by the same company.
Yeah.
One of them had a Boo at the Zoo event, the other had a dinosaur event, and you could buy, like, a combi ticket.
Excellent. Yeah, because the thought came up when I realized that zoos also do, like, dinosaur pop-up things, like, all over too. Because I've toured several with Goron online, and those have been in throughout Europe. So that is definitely not just an American thing. So.
And here in Europe, it always ends up, like, one of the dinosaurs is a Jurassic Park dinosaur for some weird reason.
Oh, yeah, and most of them are, the models are usually very bad. And just sort of rip-offs from whatever, mostly Jurassic Park. But I kind of didn't do that, just because my, my little brain wouldn't allow it. And I hope to have approached a higher quality with some of these models, both in terms of the craftsmanship and scientific accuracy. So, yeah.
My favorite dinosaur I've seen was the Maiasaurus making Godzilla noises.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Classic.
I can already see something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
yes.
Oh.
So,
oh, wow.
In terms of the entrance village, this is not like the main, like, Dinosaurs in the Dark thing. This is just sort of a even more temporary setup.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I've got, this is where most of, like, the, like, actual Halloween decoration lies. So we've got a whole bunch of pumpkins and a scarecrow and hay bales and stuff. But throughout the sort of entrance village area, I've also got a bunch of, like, fabricated skulls that people can, like, take pictures with. Yeah.
They are really beautiful, dude. Really well done.
Oh, these are Carlos's.
Yeah, really well done, Carlos. Thank you so much.
Excellent recovery.
It's crazy, though, how these things were made with, like, base game pieces. And they hold up. incredibly well.
Yeah.
It is absolutely ridiculous.
So for those out of the loop or perhaps newer to the community, Carlos made these, I want to say in like early 2020, around there, and they're primarily like the even older font pieces and like wood pieces and plaster pieces.
The last pack that he used for like the last batch of them was the South America pack, because he had used the bamboo pieces at some point, but I
remember
to use like the Australian rods or anything.
I remember the bamboo pieces were such a big deal.
Yeah,
exactly.
If you want to,
Go ahead. He did some more recent ones recently.
I like how you say "go ahead."
Yeah, but you didn't.
We're professionals. We're professionals.
You should be grateful to me.
We're professionals.
The rest of this entire collaboration, I will hold this over your head. Hi, everyone.
I feel like I'm the dad this episode.
Of Carlos's dinosaurs, you should check out Gyofu Park on Haribo's channel.
Yeah,
absolutely. Or you can just keep watching this video because there's
don't go to the videos.
There's more where that came from. So
come on.
Yes, it continues.
I love this. Jesus.
Yeah, we've got T-Rex skull. One thing I actually like, one of my favorite parts about this is just the like metal dividers. Mm-hmm. It's so like simple, but it's what they would do, I think, just to keep people from touching it or sitting on it.
Exactly.
Is this one made by Carlos though? I feel like Carlos one was smaller.
Yeah, this is Carlos's T-Rex.
Sick.
Yeah. And then I brought over the sign from the front entrance, and I've got a little.
What did you? I love what you did to the legs.
Oh yeah, there's just don't look too hard. You'll see the other one. But there is our little Dominic Myers.
I love it. Oh, is that a bison skull in the back?
Yep, that is the bison latifrons, also by Carlos. Because as you'll see, this is not just dinosaurs. We've got a whole array of prehistoric animals that we're about to encounter.
I also love the fact that you have like different colored signs for this event specifically.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Lion, of course, for those.
That's a must at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, what are you doing? It looks like we've got some claimed souls over here. We're just gonna let those ruminate. But
oh my god!
Towards the entrance, we have some additional temporary theming. Something I really wanted to emphasize is just the temporariness of it all.
Yeah.
So, again, with the metal dividers and then just these goofy signs that have just been like plopped on top of the entrance archway.
It looks amazing. Did you do custom tusks for the elephant head?
Nope. Those are still just the parentheses, all by Carlos.
Yeah, no, but okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you just took Carlos's elephant skeleton and then like.
No,
I think the elephant skeleton is made by Carlos.
Oh,
I think that was someone else. But
maybe.
Also a very famous early Planet Zoo Workshop item.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I still use that one a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Our apologies for expecting you to have done things in this episode, Wyatt.
I know. Yeah, just don't look at the custom font piece sign I made.
Yeah, no. Oh no, that's Carlos too, right?
Yeah. I commissioned him.
Even mentioning in one of his videos, like, don't be afraid to use workshop items. It's okay if you do your own thing with them.
Yeah. I don't recall.
I don't know what you're talking about. But as we enter the gates, the like main like exhibit starts. So
wow.
There's something up there, but our first like
there's
part of it.
Oh my god! Wow! Come on!
So, this is our first like exhibit proper for Dinosaurs in the Dark. You'll see the sort of general layout and theme for each animal. So, yeah.
Okay, Wyatt. For the Planet Zoo live stream, I tried to incorporate you, and you are in the build as well. But one of the things that I wanted to do at first was, you once made like a big giant owl. And I was looking at that this week, and now compare that one that you made for Thornton Hills.
Yeah.
compare that to this. This is absolutely bonkers.
So, this is actually one of my least favorite because it is largely derived from Drax's secretary bird. But
still,
yeah,
I love the theming. It all works so well.
Thank you. Yeah. So, in terms of like, I guess theme, each animal you see is kind of like a living version of some kind of Halloween monster. So in this case, it's just an owl, and it is Ornemegalonyx, which is a species of owl that is now extinct and lived in Cuba, and it was actually about this big. Let me put it down next to a person, because it's actually quite scary.
Nope.
So, Ornemegalonyx was actually one of the apex predators of Cuba at the time. I believe it was the Pleistocene, so a little over 10,000 years ago. And on the island, there were a bunch of like dwarf like ground sloths, and that was one of its primary sources of food. So yeah, pretty metal. Really big fan of this creature. And then
what's the logo?
Yes, glad you asked. So this is the Dino Mark. And it is on each one of these, and it confirms whether or not each animal is a dinosaur. So in this case, it is, because it's a bird. And birds are dinosaurs. Yeah, so giant owl, Ornemegalonyx. Thank you.
Something I want to point out real quickly, because I have not seen anyone mention it yet, is look at that beautiful wobbling tree. Look at don't we just love the fact that it's wobbly?
That's an animatronic, actually.
I'm so happy.
It's supposed to be spooky.
That Frontier couldn't just give us a regular stationary log.
It's kind of gross. It's kind of like fleshy now.
Thanks for being optimistic, Wyatt. Yeah. We've got our grumpy old Goron with us again.
Guys, they meant
I felt so bad spending like half the anniversary complaining about stuff. But
exactly. I wasn't going to say anything, but good that you know. Okay, but Wyatt, you have that other one in the back, and I want to see that.
Yeah, that one drew my attention right away.
Okay, yeah, probably.
Whoa.
These people want to get out of the way.
Oh, there's two of them.
Yeah.
And they're not dinosaurs.
No, neither of them.
Do we even care about them then?
I don't. Let's just move on. But yes, we've got the werewolf and the black cat. So the black cat is a bit of a stretch just because it's just a melanistic saber-toothed cat, Smilodon specifically. But
they had melanistic ones?
I don't see why not. We have no way of knowing, because all big cats are capable of it. So
don't start about speculation with Wyatt.
Don't test me, Goron.
You've seen his Twitter feed. Don't.
I think this is pretty tame. There's been a lot of people have done this before.
No, but seriously, I love the Smilodon, but the dire wolves are the ones.
Yeah. So, and then obviously the taper. Isn't the taper so detailed and clean? I think I did a really good job on that one.
I couldn't even tell. I thought it was an official item. Yeah. It's wonderful.
Thank you. But so
of course he cleverly used a taper statue to make like an extinct species of taper.
Yeah, so these guys
thank
both.
You for the joke. Go on.
All three, saber-toothed cats and direwolves did actually extend into Central and South America, so this does have basis in reality. But something I want to draw attention to is the specific denotation of werewolf for the direwolves, because it's not just because they're wolves, but because they are changing wolves. Because until very recently, it was thought that direwolves were just another species of gray wolf, basically. But they are we have access to genetic material now for like recently extinct species like this. So we have found out that they are not actually like wolves at all, and are actually like barely even dogs. They are kind of like they share a common ancestor with all like modern groups of dogs. So like wolves, domestic dogs, like painted dogs, doles, whatever. But that's pretty much it. They have like like they share a lot of anatomical similarities, but I can't imagine they would have looked terribly similar to any of them in life. So I tried to sort of emphasize that.
I love them. Really well done, dude.
Thank you. And then I've got Smilodon skeleton by Carlos over here. I thought that'd be a cute little touch. But and then something I want to mention with the Smilodon is this is a pretty like uniquely up-to-date reconstruction of it. Say. In the sense that the shape of the snout is a lot more sort of boxy and bear-like, which is based on the fact that the like hole at the end of the snout on the skull is a lot broader than, say, a lion or a tiger, and has a lot more in common with I'm forgetting what the name of the cat is. It's like a small wild cat that has a similarly shaped nose. It's a lot more like rounded and, like I said, bear-like.
Is it a tropical cat or a?
It is a tropical cat. I think it might be the Jeffries cat or something like that.
And is this still like? Because when I think about big noses in animals, is that usually because they like a way to breathe in cold air? Better?
Possibly, because Smilodon, this specific species of Smilodon, Smilodon populator, is only found in South America. So, but they all had this. So, Smilodons from like northern latitudes would have benefited from that for sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. It was a little info dump, but we can move on.
It's super interesting. We're here for that.
Thank you. I'm gonna hop over the garden.
Oh my god!
Our next fella,
Beelzebufo.
Beelzebufo. So this is the devil toad.
My god.
Beelzebufo. I imagine most people know what this is, but for those who don't, Beelzebufo is a extinct species of frog from the Cretaceous period in Madagascar, and it's commonly referred to as the largest frog that's ever lived, but there's actually several living species that are actually larger, not like on average, but some like individuals of African bullfrogs and cane toads and stuff like that do actually get larger than this. It was about the size of like a football or dinner plate. Yeah.
I love the flamingo statue. That's brilliant.
Yeah. So
the flamingo?
I jammed a flamingo statue in here, and the foot's poking out of the mouth, and I'm just pretending it's gonna be like a bird or pterosaur or something that it's caught. But
I love it. Really well done, dude.
Yeah. A lot of the detail is reserved for the backside of the model, just because of the angle it's at.
Yes.
I know.
Yeah, he didn't skip ass day.
I always go to the gym for ass day. But
I don't go to the gym.
But yeah, so this is actually a specific detail I wanted to incorporate because some frogs, specifically rain frogs, have weirdly human butt cheeks, and I just think that's kind of delightful. So I wanted to incorporate that somewhat, and I used the it's mostly just two of like the sphere pieces put together, but I've got like some like egg pieces for like the lumpy back and stuff like that.
It's amazing because you did that, and I can already imagine your search history and you explaining it to people. No. I was looking up frog butt cheeks for a zoo project.
For a zoo project where I'm making the models for the zoo of the animals in the zoo. I'm normal.
Building, by the way, this way.
Yeah.
What building?
I don't recognize that wall.
Wow.
I guess I've never looked at this.
Oh yeah, this has always been here.
Oops.
It's a pretty cool building.
Mike, he poured his heart and soul into this, and you didn't even realize.
All he gets is a face full of frog buns. But
okay, cool.
Yeah, then we've got a second fella over here with his tongue out.
I love it.
Yes. So, got a couple more coming down this way, and this is the last thing I did. I remembered specifically to put the modded animals back in. I was about to close the file, and I was like, wait, no. Iben's gonna get pissed if I forget again. So, you're welcome.
I was like, Wyatt, if you do this one more time...
gonna be Wyatt-Andrews-Workshop.
I mean, this time it was me on the request of Iben, so...
Oh
yeah, true.
So
true.
I was just being generous, actually. I didn't have to do anything.
You fixed up Goron's messes. I appreciate that.
As usual.
Oh, wait, they fly?
They fly now! They fly now!
They flap to get around sometimes.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before.
Oh, yeah.
Have you even played this game?
Well, see, I'm a builder, so I always play on pause.
So we play on pause.
Oh, I'm a builder. I never see the animals. I don't give a shit. Animated scenery.
That was a glorious moment. Go ahead.
I'm always confused we call it animated scenery because I've never seen it animated. I mean,
it was a glorious moment on the stream. Yeah. Thank you for letting us be here. We love your game. We always play it on pause mode. Thank you for all the hard work to do it. No.
but yeah,
it's so much fun to see these animals walk around. It's
for sure.
Yeah. 100%.
Okay, but now I want to know. I saw a glimpse of something. And I wonder if it's going to match up with the animals that are here.
A little, kinda, sorta. Let's turn around and find out.
Ooh.
So,
there is Dinosaurs.
Yes. So the Grim Reaper is being represented by Therizinosaurus in this case, whose name means Reaper Lizard on account of the claws on its hands, which are the largest of any animal.
The slashes,
scratches. Yeah, the slashes on the sign.
That was a stroke of genius on my part, I think. But
yes, you're a genius, Wyatt.
I'm a genius. But yes, a dinosaur for once. When I was building this, Therizinosaurus was actually pretty colossal. It's like probably twice the size of this model, and I didn't realize that when I was building it. So I was originally gonna change it, like the name to Nothronicus, which is a smaller relative of Therizinosaurus. But then I was just like, well, that's not as fun because that there's no Reaper in that. So.
They often scale the models down to make them more practical, be able to move them, whatever.
For sure.
You went for a scaly version because it's a zoo version. Right?
Funny you mentioned that. This is kind of a hot take on my part, but I'm not entirely convinced the larger Therizinosaurs would have been extensively feathered.
Oh my god.
I told you, even I was going to be accurate this time.
Oh my god. Yeah, okay, fine.
They were
all credit in my eyes, but fine.
Especially Therizinosaurus, which was about like 5-6 tons. I'm not really convinced an animal in that like hot of a climate would have been like completely like fuzzballed out. The smaller ones certainly. I need to like draw my definitive Therizinosaurus because this one was just kind of like a. I don't really feel like adding feathers to this one, but
in all honesty, it looks amazing. I love all the details on the beak. I want to call it a beak, but it's not really a beak.
I call it a beak.
It's so well done, and I love the throat pouch is just
I love the use of rocks as well. Just to mix it up a bit.
Yeah, the smaller faux rocks really add some texture.
I love it.
Really and I think this might be my favorite exhibit, like in terms of setup, because I like how it's framed by the tower in the back, and you've got this like temporary fence behind it, and then you've got these trees that are like kind of going off to the sides. It kind of looks like it's like crashing through them, and then of course the claw marks on the sign too.
Oh my god, I saw the next one, and I'm already super hyped.
Shit. I'm actually tempted to save that one for last, because there's one more to the right.
Okay.
Yeah, because the one on the left is my favorite.
You're the boss.
Yeah, of course.
I'm the boss. I got the wheel today. But yeah, I guess this is sort of tangentially related to the flamingos. Well, I mean, like objectively, it is like biologically, because they're both
birds.
They're both theropod dinosaurs. But that wasn't necessarily what I had in mind. But yeah, we're gonna quickly go past the other one, hop the garden once again. Whoosh. And
oh my god!
This is kind of a shared
display. Wow!
I am My cheeks are hurting, dude, from all the smiling I've been doing. This is amazing.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear.
Microraptor. Oh.
Yes, so the raven is being represented here by Microraptor.
Wait, and then Microraptor gun?
Microraptor Guai. Guai is the specific name.
I'm just.
And yet another dinosaur for our dinosaur exhibit. It's like the line in Jurassic Park. You have to have dinosaurs on your dinosaur tour. But yes, another dinosaur, a very bird-like dinosaur. Microraptor is a type of dromaeosaur related to Velociraptor and Utahraptor and the like, but it was unique in the sense that it had very large wings, not just on its arms, but on its legs as well, which enabled it to glide, likely from tree to tree like a flying squirrel. But I'm using it as a raven stand-in because Microraptor is also unique among dinosaurs in that we can confidently describe what color it was, because the fossil was so well preserved that you can view it under a microscope and study the compounds of the colors. In this case, melanosomes, which are the black chemical in nature. That's so cool. that just produces dark color, and Microraptor was covered in them. Apparently, so it would have been pretty much pitch black and sort of an iridescent sheen like a crow has.
I love it. The thing is, where I used to grow up, there were, and I looked up the animal, and I'm not sure if I'm going to pronounce it correctly. Western jackdaws?
Yeah?
Those animals were everywhere when I was growing up. And once I got to know about Microraptor and got to know about the fact that we know their colors, every time one of those birds flew past me, I just try to imagine what it would have been like if that bird would have 4 wings as well. How amazing would that look?
Yeah, it's really not a hard sell. You just gotta picture the extra pair.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm so sad that I'll never be able to see the actual animal in real life. It would have been so cool.
That's the pain. That's the hardest part about this job as a paleo artist. But yeah, so we've got Microraptor, but obviously not just that, because over here we have our other sign for ancient bats.
Wow, dude.
Yeah. Icaronicterus specifically, which is a type of bat, one of the earliest known modern type bats that actually have the wing anatomy. These guys are, I think, 50 or so million years old, and they're found in the western United States. And yeah, I don't know too much about them, but they're pretty cool little fellas.
They're beautiful. Really well done, dude.
Thank you. My favorite part about this model specifically is that the body is literally just a rock.
Of course it is.
Yeah, but I think it gets the job done.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much.
It's really cool, dude. It really is.
Thank you. And then Iben did some stuff in the elephant building, but I figured we would save that for last and go look at our... Huh?
Yeah, we were going to do that if we wouldn't have enough content. But dude, there's so much that you've shown. We have plenty here. You had nothing to worry about. It's insane.
Yeah, I was actually I was gonna be quite ambitious with this. I was gonna do custom signage. I wasn't gonna use the workshop item. I was gonna make all of my own. I was gonna do custom illustrations. But I think the fun part about this is that it's I can make it an annual thing and just expand on it every year. So I think
save it somewhere so you can pull back easily.
I have all of the models in their own file, so
I definitely put this on the workshop.
For sure. I call the file my creature shop because I feel like Jim Henson just making models. It's really fun.
Yeah, it's amazing. Okay, but now
I'm getting hyped for the last one.
Yeah, I want to see the last one.
All right, let's go.
And I think I already know which one it is, and it wasn't the one that I said, and I'm so happy that it's not that one.
I'm gonna look down as we approach it. I think that would be respectful. I hope the lighting is okay. It's not.
Oh wow, Wyatt! I can already. Oh my god! Yes! Yes!
So,
oh wow!
Dracula. So this is Hatzegopteryx thambama, the heaviest animal ever to fly. It is a large Azhdarchid pterosaur. Azhdarchids are unique in terms of like their body plan because they're weirdly like, well, I mean they're giant. That's something unique about them. But they're very like giraffe-like in terms of their build, with the very long necks and limbs. But yeah, this is I've used it as a stand-in for Dracula because Hatzegopteryx is found in Romania by Transylvania, and there is actually a specimen of a similar pterosaur that's been unnamed, but it's pretty much identical to it that has been nicknamed Dracula. So I figured it would be appropriate and funny to use that for this.
It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. I also really love all, like, in general, I love all the colors you picked for every single animal. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this like kind of out in the open just so we can see it better.
Wow.
Just have to like sink the feet into the ground.
See, the thing that I like the most is that you use a lot of pieces, but we can still make out like, oh, it's not like 1,000 different pieces.
Yeah, the whole model is 745.
Yeah. It's I love it.
But
really well done, dude. Really well done.
It's not like a million gutter pieces. Like, you use such a combination of pieces to just, like, you knew exactly which shape you needed, and you found the perfect piece for each part.
Yeah.
And that
was like it. I loved making all of these, but this one specifically, like, I knew exactly what I wanted, and it was just a matter of finding the pieces, and it was so rewarding.
It's incredible. It's incredible, dude. You were worried about not having enough to show, but dude, this was wow.
This was the perfect holiday episode.
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
What's going on over there? What the?
Oh, Wyatt, you...
What the hell? Where'd all of our elephants go?
Oh, this reminds me of that like, oh, what was it? I think it was Zoo Dinosaur Digs. Like, Zoo Dinosaur Digs had like the thing like, beware for your elephants, don't let the T-Rexes out.
Yes.
Looks like they're having a conversation over here. She must be confronting him about the missing elephants.
She is traumatized.
This is brilliant, Wyatt. Brilliant.
Thank you guys so much. I'm so glad you like it.
Of course.
It's just so cool to like see like people walking around it as like a size comparison.
It's amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you need to put this on the workshop. Like, there's no doubt about this.
ASAP. Yeah.
For sure.
Well, not ASAP, like after the episode.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that'd be a little weird. Like, hey guys, look what I did. Watch the video tomorrow.
We're not live? What?
No. It feels so strange. But for now, like, give all the praise in the world to Wyatt for his amazing stuff. And if you haven't subscribed to Wyatt yet, this should be the definite reason why you should. Come on, this is incredible.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much.
I can't wait for next year.
Yeah, this is gonna be awesome.
I know, because like I feel like the zoo will be like largely done at that point, so I'll need like multiple weeks. I think like throughout I'll need the entire month of October.
You have high expectations of us.
Yep.
I hope that we'll be done with half the zoo in a year.
I think if we follow our schedule, we'll get pretty far.
Yeah, we're getting quite far already. Cool.
Well,
but yeah,
awesome.
Of course, I'm so glad you guys like it. I had so much fun making this in 2 evenings. So yeah, I'm so tired.
2 evenings. You did like a bunch of the direwolves were done.
I did the direwolves, and then the Hatzegopteryx in like another day, and then I think everything else in like yesterday. Yeah, like I literally spent all evening yesterday like actually putting the stuff in the zoo. I'm actually gonna come up here because there seems to be a performance in session.
Well,
But yeah, thank you all so much for watching and following along on our little prehistoric adventure today. Subscribe to me, subscribe to Iben, subscribe to Goron, and we'll see you guys next time on Iben's channel. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.